Okay, I'm gonna make this a little more interactive, all right? I'll go over it once and then I'm gonna test you guys, okay? So we'll start with the heart, right? This big blue one, superior vena cava. It's gonna come up. See where this branch is? Right here, brachiocephalic veins. There are gonna be two branches coming off your brachiocephalics. There's one right here and one right here. This first branch, subclavian. Name of it depends on where it is in the body. So right here in the cavity, it's going to be your subclavian. As soon as it hits your armpit region, it's going to turn axillary. As soon as it hits your arm, turns brachial. So we got subclavian, axillary, brachial veins. This next branch coming off of your, what is this? Superior vena. Superior vena cava becomes what though, right here? Brachiocephalic has two branches. What is this branch? Very good. And then this branch is your external jugular. This is going to travel all the way up. Woo! On both sides. Right here. External jugulars. Then you will have your internal jugulars, right? Nice, pretty in blue. And running parallel with your external jugular, or internal jugulars, pardon me, are your common carotids. It's kind of covered in fat, but you can see this pink. They're very thin. Right there, you get the gist on both sides. Right here, there's a good one. Okay, what is this?
Superior vena cava.
Superior vena cava. Remember, we're in the upper extremity. Superior means above. Superior vena cava comes to this central point right here. What are these? Brachiocephalic veins. What's this first branch? What if I'm in the armpit? What if I'm in the arm?
Brachial.
Cool. What is this next branch coming off the brachiocephalic? Very good. What's this one? And then running parallel with it. Very good. So those are your veins and some of your arteries. Now we're going to go to your aorta. See if it's this guy that has a nice U-turn. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the fourth time.
So you're going to be an expert, see? That's the way to do it. Okay, so coming off of your aorta makes a nice little arch. I can't really see it. It's probably like right here. But you'll know it's your aorta by the branches that come off of it. See these two huge arteries? So coming off of your aorta are these. So this one right here is going to be your subclavian. It's going to travel all the way up, right, into your subclavian artery, which is right here. Or right here. Okay, and that's going to go into your arm and be axillary artery, brachial artery, etc. So that's your big subclavian. On this side, however, this is your brachiocephalic artery. This is going to travel up. Remember how there are two splits for common carotids? And then how there is, so you have a subclavian on this side, right? Well, you still need one to go into this arm. So your brachiocephalic artery comes up and it's going to have three branches. Two common carotids, one subclavian artery. I can't really see it on here, but know your landmarks. It's probably this guy right here. It's your subclavian artery, right? Because we're going into the arm, and it'll become axillary, brachial, and so on, okay? So which is this big U-turn vessel right here by the heart? The aortic arch, very good. And then this one, subclavian, very good. And then next to it, coming up, brachiocephalic, which branches off into which vessels? What are these guys? Common carotids. And then how about coming over here? This is a spleen.
I know.
I'm just teasing. It's too much of these fumes, I swear. Okay. I believe that is all for upper extremity, okay? Get that in your brain because I'm going to ask you guys later. Okay. So now we're going to do lower. Let's move all that out of the way. Yep. So this is going to be your inferior vena cava. Yep. So actually, I'm going to show you guys on this one because it's prettier. Easier to see. Yeah. Oh, good grief. Okay. So inferior vena cava. This is going to be your adrenal lumbar. Adrenal means above the kidney. Okay? So know your landmarks. If this was flagged, oh, well, it's above the kidney. Easy peasy. Adrenal lumbar. You're also in the back region, so that helps. Also, adrenal lumbar, adrenal means above, and it also refers to your adrenal gland. So if you see where this goes, you just might find an adrenal gland. I'm not going to take the time to look for it now, but that's where it goes to. So just above the kidney. All right? This is your kidney. These are your renals. Renals. And again, I think I said this earlier, maybe not. But your veins and arteries run together. So this is your renal artery. So remember that. Like, I'm not saying it every single time, but renal vein, renal artery. Okay, so inferior vena cava, adrenal lumbar, renal. We're gonna keep traveling down. Woohoo. Okay, this one right here is your iliolumbar. Please remember this one. It's Daniel's favorite. I guarantee you he's gonna test you on it. So this is your lower back, right? So that's a good way to remember iliolumbar. So that's those two guys right there. Then you're going to see.
It's Daniel's favorite. I heard
That's
her.
my favorite.
I have made that clear. If they get it wrong, I don't know what to say. Okay, iliolumbars. Now we're going to get down into your iliacs.
Next week
Okay.
we do blood pressures.
So do you see? Maybe it's better on this one. No, not really. Okay, so see how this branches? These veins. There's one on this side and one on this side. See that? Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. So this right here is going to be your common iliac vein. You do not have a common iliac artery. So if this were pinned right here and you said common iliac artery, it'd be wrong. In the minx, there are not common iliac arteries. But let's go back to the veins. So common iliac vein branches external, right?
Fridge 3.
I'm just craving to find an internal iliac vein.
Thanks, guys.
They're really far deep. Maybe I can dig around just so I can show you. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Right. Oh. Okay, see that blue? Right on my probe? So that's going to be your internal iliac vein. So it's deep down in there. So if we were to test you, we would obviously have to dissect out a little bit more. But so it starts with your common iliac vein, then it branches into your external iliac veins, and then beneath it branches again into your internal iliac veins. Cool? Okay, now we're going to go to your arteries. So these are kind of fun. I like these. They look like little tents. But this is your external iliac artery, and then right inward is your internal iliac artery. External, internal. Cool. What is this? I got half of it from somebody.
Renal.
Adreno
Adrenal lumbar.
lumbar. Yay.
Lumbar.
So that's this guy. Okay. What is this big vessel here?
Superior.
Very good. How about this one?
Renal.
Renal veins and arteries. Good, because this is your kidney. Cool. How about this guy?
Lumbar.
And then here's your iliolumbar artery too, running together. Okay. Then this right here. Common iliac
Oh, yeah.
vein.
Vein.
Yes.
Not artery.
It has right because we're blue, right?
Yeah.
Sorry if you couldn't see.
Oh.
Then this branch coming off the common iliac vein. And then when I found way deep down in there, internal vein. Good. Okay. Now how about this guy? Good, good. And then inward.
Internal iliac artery.
Easy peasy. Okay, so those are the lower. Now I'm going to show you the portals. We're not done yet. It gets more exciting. But wait, yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Okay, we'll do veins first because I like the veins better. Just because it's easier. Okay, so see how big and chunky this is? Remind me of your name.
Tamarind.
Tamarind. What is this?
hepatic portal.
Very good. How do you know that?
Because it's huge.
Exactly.
Go to liver.
It's yellow. It's huge. It's yellow and it's going up to the liver. Correct. So this is your hepatic portal. Your hepatic portal is going to have some branches coming off of it, but have no fear because where they're going gives it away. What is this structure here?
Spleen.
Right? Whoa, look at this big yellow thing going towards the spleen. Is it possible that it's called the splenic vein? Because we're dealing with veins. Yes, this is your splenic vein.
Yes, splenic.
Sorry.
That's right.
This is your large intestine. Oh wow, look, there's a vessel going towards there.
Gastric.
Gastric.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hang on. Wait a minute. So this is your large intestine. So your mesenterics are going to be going
Superior.
Yeah.
Very good. This is your inferior mesenteric. It was kind of torn, but it all comes from this portal.
Yeah.
So this is your large intestine. Think inferior mesenteric. I have some clues to help you guys remember this. So this is your superior mesenteric, right? Why? Where's it going? Superior S, small intestine S. Remember those S's. If that doesn't help, see how much thicker this superior mesenteric is in comparison to the inferior mesenteric?
Yeah.
So that's another way to remember. Those are your hepatic portal veins. Now we're going to do the arteries. We're almost done. Okay, so your landmark for these arteries is going to be your celiac trunk. So all trunks are arteries, and it's going to have some branches, kind of like the aorta, how it has branches coming off. And again, where it's going is going to tell you what it is. So coming upward here, this is actually going towards this is going to be going towards your liver.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
going to be your
Hepatic.
Very good. This one is gastric. It's going to go
I think we mixed our
towards the
Yeah.
stomach. And then lastly, this guy, splenic, because it's going towards the spleen. So celiac trunk, hepatic, gastric, and splenic.
Can you do the
Oh, thank you. I don't know why I always forget those, because those are actually my favorite, because they're different.
And then we'll go back to the gonadal.
Oh, see, you guys need to be a TA, keeping me on my feet. Yeah,
No,
so
we just need to learn it.
when you
Maybe we're
do,
fine.
see how, so this is a testicle, right? So I'm pulling. See how this is tugging right here? You have to be gentle because you don't want to yank it off, but this is your testicular artery. And then I found a vein, because again, they run parallel. I think it's this guy. Right here. Whee! Same thing with a female mink, except your landmark will be the ovary. So if you can find the ovary, you tug, and whatever, and just common sense, if we're asking which blood vessel goes to the ovary, it's pretty self-explanatory. Back to the pulmonary trunks. Thank you for reminding me. What color will the pulmonary trunk be?
Blue.
Love it.
Oh.
Love the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That's good. No, you're right.
I thought it was, yeah.
You're right. It is blue.
Yeah, blue.
Why? Because the blood hasn't been oxygenated yet. It's
Yeah.
going towards the lungs. Leaving the lungs through the pulmonary vein, it's going to be red.
Red.
It's that one, this actually is my favorite because it's that condition. It's that
Oh, that's
one,
right, you switched to red.
yeah, it's the one time where your veins are red and your arteries are blue. So your landmark for these guys is going to be heart and lung. Let me see if some, again, you guys, when you on the exam, it'll be obvious, or we'll even say, what name this blue thing going towards the lungs? Yeah. So this looks blue to me. See how that's blue?
Oh, yeah.
So what is that going to be?
Pulmonary trunk.
Pulmonary trunk, correct. And then right next to it, pulmonary vein because it's red.
Vein, yeah.
Beautiful. And then what else did I forget? Is that everything?
The aorta? Well, I don't know. The aorta?
Aorta?
I know, I think you did that.
Yep. Remember, aorta has
Yeah.
those two branches coming off,
Yeah.
which are what? What are the branches coming off the aorta? There we go.
The brachiocephalic.
And the subclavian.
Subclavian.
The brachiocephalic, does it branch off to anything, or does it just stay the same?
The two
branches
carotid
off.
and the
Very good. And the subclavian just kind of comes all the way up into the
The
artery.
axillary.
Yep. Very good.
Right.
So draw out
Yeah.
the pictures, learn the words because they really help give you your landmarks. And yeah, just do lightly tugging, and that will also help.
Awesome.